This is the IPOA Infobyte update, your official briefing on all key milestones, investigations, and accountability measures undertaken by the Independent Policing Oversight Authority. In this edition, we highlight recent court rulings, prosecution developments, institutional strengthening initiatives, and oversight achievements as IPOA continues to promote professionalism, transparency, and accountability within the National Police Service. The High Court in Olkalau has sentenced a police officer to 30 years imprisonment following his conviction for manslaughter in the death of Stephen Githinji Ndioni. In a judgment delivered on 4th February 2026, the court found police officer William Muriuki Nyaga guilty of the lesser offense of manslaughter after determining that the prosecution had not proven malice aforethought necessary to sustain a murder conviction. The matter was investigated by the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, which subsequently forwarded the case for prosecution. Following sentencing, the family of the deceased expressed gratitude to IPOA for its role in helping them realize justice. In a separate ruling, the Hola Law Court has recommended that 3 police officers be held accountable for the death of Mutemi Kaumbutho Francis, who died in police custody on 5th May 2022 at Boka Police Station in Tana River County. The matter was investigated by IPOA's Garissa office pursuant to Cap 89 of the laws of Kenya and the findings submitted to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. On 29 November 2023, the ODPP directed that the matter proceeds through an inquest. After hearing several witnesses and conducting a site visit, the court, in a ruling delivered by Justice Edward Ho, recommended that the officers be charged under the Negligence Act and the file be forwarded to the ODPP to initiate prosecution. In a recent development, following the fatal shooting of Mr. George Gadhu Matheri on 18th January 2026 at Ruby's petrol station, the Independent Policing Oversight Authority has completed investigations and recommended the prosecution of Administration Police Constable Peter Wamiti Mwangi. The incident occurred in Karatina within Nyeri County. The officer has since taken plea before the High Court of Kenya, Nyeri, marking a significant step in the pursuit of accountability. Meanwhile, IPOA continues to strengthen its operational capacity. The authority received an off-road pickup truck from the United States government during a handover ceremony at its headquarters in Nairobi. Speaking during the event, the Chargée d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi, Ms. Susan M. Burns, reaffirmed the importance of IPOA's oversight role, noting that its work remains a priority for the embassy and a key pillar in strengthening accountability and the rule of law. Through the Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs, the United States has, for the past 12 years, supported IPOA through donation of vehicles, ICT equipment, operational support, and other capacity-building initiatives. IPOA Vice Chairperson Anne Wanjiko, who led the board in receiving the donation, expressed appreciation for the continued collaboration, noting that the support has significantly enhanced the authority's ability to deliver on its mandate. Further, as part of its ongoing accountability efforts, IPOA has sought enhanced budgetary support to strengthen its oversight role. Appearing before the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security, the authority presented its budget policy statement for the 2026-2027 financial year, seeking an allocation of Kenya shillings 2.1 billion. Despite funding constraints, IPOA reported significant milestones since 2023, including processing 10,950 complaints, completing 2,369 investigations, forwarding 354 case files to the ODPP, and securing 28 convictions involving police officers implicated in deaths and serious injuries. Additionally, the authority conducted over 2,000 inspections of police facilities and monitored 280 police operations nationwide. With an approved ceiling of Kenya shillings 1.7 billion against a requirement of Kenya shillings 2.1 billion, the authority urged the committee to address the funding gap to ensure effective oversight, timely investigations, and enhanced service delivery to the public. Through sustained investigations, strategic partnerships, and strengthened institutional capacity, IPOA continues to advance police accountability and promote justice across the country. Those were the latest updates from the Independent Policing Oversight Authority. IPOA remains steadfast in its mandate to investigate police misconduct, enhance public trust, and uphold the rule of law. For more information, visit our website or follow us on our official social media platforms.